The Appalachian mountain range in the eastern US is one of the oldest mountain ranges in the world, being formed 250 million years ago. This is in contrast to the western US Rocky Mountain, which were formed 60 million years ago. The Appalachian region is home to spirited small towns, undiscovered hidden gems and world-class outdoor adventures. We start our day exploring Pikeville in Kentucky before journeying into West Virginia to Huntington, located on the Ohio River, to visit the West Virginia premier Harley Davidson dealership, Black Sheep Harley Davidson. Join the Silver Gypsies as we explore unique towns and ride beautiful roads in the Appalachian states of Kentucky and West Virginia.
Southeast Kentucky in Pikeville, and currently we are in the Dill Cemetery having a look around. It's famous for the Hatfield-McCoy feud cemetery. All they're buried down here in different plots, of course. We've had a big look around, and the oldest burial site we could find was 1852, which is amazing. It's just on this beautiful hill looking out at all the mountains and stuff. It's a great city. There's 8,000 population. Not sure exact number, but it's in the 8,000. And over 3,000 of that population are employed here in all the hospitals and medical field. There's just so many medical buildings here. We've decided to stay extra nights here because of all the mountains and the rides and things that we found from the Mineshaft Harley Davidson dealer yesterday. Just fantastic. We could be here for a year and not do all the beautiful roads. So yeah, we'll be here for a while, and yeah, we're going for a 4-hour ride later. Yeah, so it should be another great ride day.
So the Hatfields are Randolph McCoy is buried in that plot down there. So the Hatfield-McCoy feud lasted from the beginning of the American Civil War up to the 1890s, and it was originally over a dispute on whose side of the war they'd go on. So the McCoys went on the Union side, and the Hatfields, who lived in the next county over in West Virginia, were on the Confederate side, or the southern side. So Randolph McCoy was the leader of the McCoy clan. There's numerous McCoys buried in here, plus there's a few Hatfields as well. None, however, that were involved in the feud. There's also several marked Union soldier graves from the American Civil War. So the history is excellent, and this is the sort of stuff we love, the history. So we're just having a great day at the moment. Everyone, so we are just left our hotel in Pikeville. We will return there today. We're just going on a day ride.
Again?
Another day ride.
Yep.
So we're heading up to Huntington in West Virginia. So we'll be in West Virginia in about 20 minutes. Pikeville's right on the border of West Virginia, and we're heading up to Black Black Sheep Harley Davidson today to buy some souvenirs because the name sounds so cool.
It does.
And their logo is really good. Today we're heading across to Dunbar, then Wayne, and then up to Huntington. It's another recommended road by Black Sheep Harley Davidson. So it's about a 2-hour 21 run up there, and about the same home. So it should be a nice run. It's an absolutely gorgeous day, except for a little bit of
cloud cover.
So last night we went out for dinner again to the same restaurant as we went the night before because it was so good. So you want to tell everyone about that, Michelle?
Well, I had this, I can't remember the Mexican name for it now, it's a bit tricky, but it was basically a cast iron bowl that I've never seen before. It was just full of prawns and steak and ground beef, chicken, capsicum, onions, and it was just so good. And then all your usual toppings that go along with it, lettuce, tomato, those, but absolutely beautiful. Stu was in his element. There was a whole table of mining execs. So I went over and had a chat with them for a little while, and yeah, it was a really good night.
No job offers though.
No job offers. I think that they knew how comfortable you looked being retired.
Williamson in West Virginia is situated along the Tug Fork River. With a population in excess of 3,000, the local economy is largely fueled by coal mining, transportation and healthcare. The city is the site of a large rail yard which was built to service the many coal mines of the region. The city is protected by a flood wall completed in 1991 in response to devastating floods along the Tug Fork River in 77 and 84. The wall incorporates floodgates along major access points, which when locked, form a solid barrier against floodwaters. Coal has been an important part of West Virginia's economy for more than a century, and the state is currently the second largest coal producer in the nation after Wyoming. The existence of coal in West Virginia was first reported in the early 1700s, but large-scale mining did not begin until the mid-1800s. The state is also the largest producer of bituminous coal. The central Appalachian region, which includes the southern part of West Virginia, is the nation's primary source for bituminous coal that is relatively low in sulfur. Most of West Virginia's coal production and reserves are found in underground mines. West Virginia produces the largest share of the nation's exported coal. Coal shipments typically move in and out of the state by rail, barge and truck, but some coal is also transported by tramway, conveyor or slurry pipeline.
Now, many of you may be wondering about Stu's obsession with coal. Well, he started in the Australian coal industry at the tender age of 16, and after 44 years working in coal, he's happily retired. However, he keeps up to date with all the coal gossip through our sons and daughter, who are also miners, as well as cousins, nephews and friends. Coal has deep roots in our family, generations old, dating back to Wales in the 1800s with Stu's great-great-grandfather.
The Mountain State is home to countless mountain traversing motorcycle rides, as the state falls entirely within the Appalachian mountain range and has an average elevation of 1,500 feet above sea level, higher than any other state east of the Mississippi. West Virginia offers motorcycle riders access to notable quaint towns, Civil War historical sites, Appalachian arts, crafts and music, scenic railroads, and historical coal industry museums. This is truly motorcycle heaven.
Huntington, with a population of 50,000, is a city in West Virginia located at the confluence of the Ohio and Guyandotte rivers in the state's southwestern region. Surrounded by extensive natural resources, the area was first settled in 1775 as Holderby's Landing.
Huntington's location was selected as ideal for the western terminus of the Chesapeake and Ohio Railway, which founded Huntington as one of the nation's first planned communities to facilitate transportation industries. The city quickly developed after the railway's completion in 1871. The city became a hub for manufacturing, transportation and industrialisation, with an industrial sector based mainly on coal, but oil, chemicals and steel also.
Huntington is a vital rail-to-river transfer point for loading coal into barges for transport on the Ohio River. It is home to the Port of Huntington Tri-State, the second busiest inland port in the United States.
But enough of the city of Huntington. It was time for this black sheep to gather the flock. We had made a long, arduous journey today, which was nearly at an end. It was time. It was time to complete the journey and visit the premier Harley Davidson dealership in all of West Virginia. The famous Black Sheep Harley Davidson. Black Sheep Harley Davidson has been an award-winning dealership since it opened its doors in 2007. Since 1998, the Cole family of Harley Davidson dealerships has grown steadily to 6 facilities that now operate in the mid-Atlantic region of the United States. They have coverage across 3 states and the thousands of miles in between that connect the dealerships. We met with the guys from Black Sheep, and their typical West Virginian hospitality was second to none. They toured us through the entire facility and even requested pics in front of their van. Special mention to Brandon and Alex, and also Anthony, who spent a lot of time with us discussing numerous riding routes within the beautiful Appalachians. Inspiration for a motorcycle trip can come from many avenues, perhaps by word of mouth about legendary riding destinations like the Tail of the Dragon, or seeing iconic locations like national parks on television or in movies, or even motorcycle YouTube channels like this one. The Mountain State is top-level motorcycle riding, as it is located in the rugged yet beautiful terrain of the Appalachian Mountains. West Virginia motorcycle roads wind through scenic mountain country, down into picturesque valleys and hollers, along beautiful waterways, like the hundreds of pristine rivers that carve up and divide wild and wonderful West Virginia. Join the Silver Gypsies on our next episode as we visit a historical coal mine and then visit friends in Virginia.